What's up, everybody? It's Gone Turbo here. Today's video, I would like to present to you an unboxing of Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition. Just picked this up. It was on sale. They were running a special. And I have not yet played ever any Fallout game whatsoever. But I thought I'd pick this up. It's got a lot of the DLC content, and I'm pretty excited to give it a shot. Yeah, it includes the core game, Automatron, Wasteland Workshop, Far Harbor, Contraptions Workshop, Vault Tech Workshop, and Nuka World. So I thought we'd unbox it and be able to give this a try and throw it up on YouTube for you guys. So here we go. Right? Let's see what we can do here. Opening up a fresh video game. Come on, Turbo. Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition. Gosh. I always like a nice clean peel with the sticker here, right? No residue. No residue. So I like to get games that are not full price. As you may have noticed. Let's see what we got inside. Probably nothing. Disc. This is probably probably got a code in here that I'm not allowed to show anybody. Do not discard. There's a code on the back. Vault Dwellers Survival Guide, Condensed Edition. That's great. Just the controls. Anyway, all right, folks. We're going to see what this is like, see what it's all about. Wish me luck. Fallout 4, Game of the Year Edition. Let's get it on. Alright, folks, so here we are. I have started this game, Fallout 4, and as you can see, I've been playing for a little bit. I decided to give my impressions of this game and a little bit of a gameplay video. After going through the beginning sequence, I find that when I start a new game or a new video game, I like to take my time to really get to kind of know the controls. And games like this, you have to create a character, and I just spend way too much time thoughtfully kind of figuring out what the hell I'm doing in a new game. There weren't too many cutscenes in the beginning of this game, but definitely creating your character and attributes, those kinds of things. I had to you spend a lot of time reading before you really get into some fun gameplay. But I played if you've played this before, going into Concord here is not too far into the game, and this is what it looks like. I do have a couple of mods installed, which I will get into in a different video. But what's interesting about this sign is that, having been to New England in Massachusetts, and being from that area, the signs do look like that. At least the older ones look like that. So anyway, I have found the dog.
Hey.
I can't remember his name.
Wait there. Come on.
Follow me. And I've collected a few things along the way here. Whoops. What did I do that for? I guess I do have some perks. I don't know. I'm really trying to get used to this game. A couple of weapons that I've come across. The 10mm pistol seems to be what you start out with and survive with for a bit of time. Security baton, which you find in the shelter. So basically, the premise of this game, and here come the spoilers, you live in a neighborhood which is up that way, and you decide to, or are forced to, go into a shelter in the event of a nuclear attack, which actually happens as you're entering the shelter. You know, there's alarms and everything, and everyone's like, get in the shelter. You actually do get in the shelter. And the long and short of it is that you are kind of hoodwinked into realizing that you are part of an experiment where they're trying to cryogenically freeze you and others, and you end up, there ends up being a malfunction, and you end up surviving, but everybody else doesn't. Your wife gets shot and your baby gets taken away. So you're kind of on this mission and quest to find your child, and you come out of the shelter 200 years later, I believe it is, and start to collect things, be able to craft things, and explore and survive, and that's as far as I've gotten. But it's really fun to find things and explore, and that's about as far as I've gotten. The controls are pretty good. You know, it definitely has that Bethesda feel to it, with attributes and some of the things that come along with the feeling of that exploring and building your attribute gameplay. Alright, this is the first time I've come across any person assuming that these are people up here. Let's just see what's going on. I'm crouching and sneaking over. What the heck? Raider? Whoa. How do I body part cycle target right? Well, this is the tricky part, is I'm not sure how to do some of these things, to be honest. I also have you know what was back here? Dead guy. They don't know I'm here. Leather right leg, sack with hood with hoses. So basically you take these objects in the game and can craft things. Food. You can get radiation damage in addition to health damage. Let's see what's going on. What happened? See what this gun does. Just like that. I guess I can favorite it. Pipe pistol. Pipe pistol is useless for me right now, but I'll stick it in there anyway. Doesn't zoom in very well, does it? Okay, they're awful shots. Here we are in Concord. Caution Raider. I'm trying to get this guy? Or her? What do I do? This is bad. That's a good thing, right? Detected. Yeah, I know I'm detected. Ooh, we got another gun. Can I get that gun? Ho 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 ho. Can I take that gun? Take it. Yes. Assault gas mask. I don't know what this right and left leg are. What's that, armor? I'll take the gas mask. He's gonna want to talk to me. Anyway, we'll get to that. Oh my gosh. Let's see what this other gun looks like. So one of the mods I have is a gun mod. I don't know if this is part of it or... Oh, I love guns. I don't mean I love guns, but 39 rounds in this thing. I don't want to waste anything. So guys, this is Fallout. This is kind of what you do. You find things and survive. Keep hitting B. Explore. And I think eventually try to rebuild. So I'm definitely a noob at this game. Let's see what we can go into here. Let's go into ransacked abode. But I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. If you can tell me what that movie is from, what movie that's from, big bonus. What movie is that from? I like it a lot. A jet. Duct tape jet. What is that? A jet? What is a jet? Scalpel. Oh, slows time for 10 seconds. I don't know what that does. There's so many objects to collect in the game. At this point, if it looks important, I guess it's all important. When you go to when you go to create something, you're gonna need that stuff. So I can't just eat that Salisbury steak because it probably has radiation. You know, let's see. So it can increase or heal me 30 points, I guess. However, I will take 9 points of radiation damage. And then there's other things that will, like, rad away, that will reduce your radiation damage and bring you back to health. Radiation resistance. So I'm still getting used to all of this. Just like just like GTA 5, the last one on Earth probably to play. But if you haven't played this game, I would recommend it. If you like Skyrim, if you like exploring, if you like adventure, orange mentats. I should probably take that. The stim pack is like your health increase. I wonder what mentats do. I'm not sure what INT means or PR perk. I don't know. I don't know what that is. We're not going to touch it really. We're just going to hold on to it. There's a mod I noticed that is you get like a flashlight. Buff out. That can't be bad. I think with buffing it's going to be just fine. These terminals are throughout the world. Richard Beanson. Welcome back, Richard. Richard. Getting harder. So you come across these terminals and you know, you can garner some information. There's one terminal in the shelter that is like Donkey Kong. You can play the actual game with the Fallout theme to it. Anyway, calling quits. Let's just go right to that. So these terminals show like what happened before, I believe, before the nuclear attack. All right. Maybe I'll meet Richard Beanson. What's that underneath? Another Salisbury steak. So you can use these items to eventually cook them properly. You can even take meat from the things you kill. And if you eat them raw, they're full of radiation. But if you cook them, they will essentially give you health. Oh, look, I missed a stim pack. Oh, there's something in there. Dandy Boy apples. Neato. Vodka bottle. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm not going to take too much. So, guys, this is Fallout 4. I like it a lot. I will probably dabble with Fallout 76 when it comes out in November. I had a feeling I would like this game. I usually don't buy a game unless I really thoroughly research it, and I figured I would give this one a try. I've never played any of the other Fallout games, like I said. Graphically, it's nice. It is, I believe, on the Xbox One X, you can get a 4K update. I did happen to watch Verdict of Odin's video on that, and check that out. I think he came across a few problems with graphics and modding the game with the 4K update. The textures definitely aren't, they're not as good as a modded Skyrim. You can get 2K texture, 1K texture mods with Skyrim Special Edition, and the textures are better close up in Skyrim. So like when you get close to an object, you'll get some of that blur, which is just kind of where graphically these textures are at. Again, you get Skyrim going with some mods, particularly Gun Turbo's Load Order, and you will have some really nice textures. So anyway, a future video will talk about ways that this can be modded for the original Xbox, because that's what I'm playing on, and we'll go from there. All right, I want to figure out what's going on in this center of town, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.